I am Jim. Thanks for coming by for another one-tune concert. In this one, I'm going to play a piece of old music on this old guitar, and then I'll talk about them both after I'm done the tune. That's a neat old tune created by a guy named Willie Brown, who I guess, unfortunately, his main claim to fame was he was mentioned in Robert Johnson's famous tune Crossroads Blues. But Willie Brown was a real guy and a real guitar player and a real good one. And he recorded this tune in 1942, I think, and you can still find the audio of him playing this tune on YouTube, and it's really interesting. He plays it quite a lot slower than that. And what strikes me interesting is the fact that most everybody today, including me and a lot of other guitar players, play it as an instrumental piece like I just did. But the original version was a vocal tune, and the main part of the tune that I just played, that business was actually the accompaniment for the vocal part. And that's quite a feat, I think, because it's got there's a fair amount going on in the guitar part and a lot of syncopations, and he's singing while he's playing that at the same time, which I think is really pretty neat. And so you should check that out and listen to it. Mississippi Blues is what it's called, by Willie Brown. Lots of different people have played it. You can find them on YouTube, and I guess you can find me on YouTube playing it now too. I'm playing this on the oldest guitar that I have among a small number that I have. This is a 1969 Martin D18, and when I was first starting to play guitar, I guess avidly and somewhat seriously, the word on the street was you really probably pretty good if you had a Martin guitar, but don't go buying one of those new ones because they don't make them like they used to, and the new ones aren't very good. And that didn't really matter to me because I was just a young student at the time. I couldn't afford a new Martin guitar, and neither could I afford one of the old ones that you're really supposed to covet, like one from the 40s or the 50s. So I bought this 69 D18 in 1972. I think I paid $375 for it. And we've been together ever since. And I guess if there's a moral to the story, it is that if you can't afford a vintage guitar and you can't afford a brand new guitar, buy one a few years old and then grow old together. And I guess that's what we've done. So I really do like this guitar. It's been through quite a lot, and I've played it for many years, obviously. About 10 years ago, maybe more, my friend Dale Cameron refretted it for me. That's the only fret work it's ever had done in the time I've had it. And at one point, as was the case with a lot of Martins from this era, the pickguard sort of curled and came loose, and it also caused a little issue with some of the wood separating right down in here, kind of right underneath the B string, which apparently was a very common problem, and I've been told it's because at that time when they were making the guitars, they put the pickguard on and then put the finish over the pickguard, and that may have been why this happened. Anyway, my luthier pal Chuck Shiflett put a new pickguard on it quite a number of years ago, and also really cleaned up the place where the wood was separating a little bit from that. He also re-glued the bridge, which was lifting a little, and put on a compensated saddle for it. And you're probably wondering about this. You can see this. This is just a piece of that rubber stuff you put in the bottom of a drawer that I put on really all my guitars. It gives me a place to sort of anchor my pinky finger, and it also insulates a little bit of the sound if I tap by accident while I'm playing. So this is a neat old guitar. It's been through a lot of stuff, a lot of wear on the back of the neck. You can see right there, it's worn right through to bare wood, really. But it's still in pretty good shape. Got that lovely mahogany on it, and some dings that I guess are honorable scars. But that's the story this time. I hope you'll keep watching these things, and if you are so inclined, please share them or subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll look forward to seeing you again next time, and thank you so much for spending this time.